So recently, Jagex made an update, which are construction contracts. I'm currently doing them for my Completionist Cape because you have to upgrade the plank box to hold the maximum of 300, which it takes, I think 500 total. Like you have to do 100 of these contracts. You have to buy the plank box for 50, upgrade it the first time for 150, and then you have to upgrade the second time to 300. So basically, I sat here and pinpointed the easiest way to do these contracts because I was running mahogany planks with my yak, but the quickest way, because I'll explain that part real quick. As you've seen, whenever I selected it, it looks just like regular, basically regular construction. You can do the level 40, level 50, 60, and 70. The mahogany, whenever you do the best one, which I do the mahogany obviously because I'm already 100 construction, you do mahogany. The way that it works is the higher level it is, the faster this bar fills. Once that bar's filled, it'll build the bookcase, you get your XP chunk, and that should be up. This is your task. Basically, this is the actual contract. That tells you what you need to do, where it's at, and how many things you need to build. It's basically just like in your house. There's going to be like a white ghost-looking thing, and you can see you have to repair the bed, repair. You have to repair everything. And as you'll see, once the bar's filled, you get the XP chunk. 1191. I have no bonus XP, and all I have is the constructor's stuff from temple trekking, which I only have 3 pieces. So I only got like 60 some XP bonus there. This stuff is actually really good XP. Yesterday, I got 100 construction. I went from 99 with like 100 and some K to 100, and I'm already 300K from 101. So it's actually very good XP, rather than just sitting in your house making prawn burgers the entire time. It's interactive because I think there's like 5 or 6 places you can go right now. There's not that many places you can go. It's mainly Lumbridge, Varrock, and Draenor, actually. There's Bob's Axes. There's this lady's house. Well, the downstairs. You go there. You can go to Ned and Draenor. You can go to Aggie and Draenor, and you can also go to the Wise Old Man and Draenor. And then Varrock, you go to the shopkeeper, the bartender, and in Edgeville, you can go to the shopkeeper. And I think that's it. Oh, and the Lumbridge shopkeeper. I believe those are all of them, but I'm going to finish this contract real quick here. As you can see, XP reward 10,000. Right now, I think every single one of them is 10,000 reward. I actually haven't done one that wasn't 10,000. It's not any more, it's not any less. Each contract is 10,000 on top of the XP you get from each one of these. So that was 1,000. I didn't see what that was. That was 15. This one's probably going to be like 8 to 900. Like, obviously, the bigger thing, the more XP. But you're getting around, like, probably 15, 16k XP for one of these contracts. Yeah, just that end drop alone was 16,000. So completing the contract gave an extra 6. With this, the contract and the end was 10,000. So, the way I do it, I use Prif. And I actually don't know why I have my Ring of Kinship in my inventory. This is the ideal inventory setup. Like, this is basically, you can do a ton of contracts without needing to stop. Protean Planks do work. So, you can use Protean Planks. I get my plank ball. There's no reason to have this in my inventory right now, actually, because of the fact that all I have to do is upgrade it. You buy it, 50 credits, 150 to upgrade it, one which I've already gotten, and then I'm at this one with 300. I need to get that 300 so that I can do my comp requirement. So actually, I'm going to put this in my bank for the time being. I've just been bringing it just to kind of have it with me, even though I don't need it. Ideally, you use Protean Planks because they actually work. You can buy steel nails. It doesn't matter, you can use better nails, but you still get 5 points. You get 5 contract credits as the most. So whenever you use the better supplies, you get more contract credits, and it goes faster. So if you use regular planks, you'll get 1 credit. As you've seen, I had like 151 credits or whatever I had there. I had that odd number because the first time I did this, I used regular planks to the first contract. So I use Protean Planks, I use the steel nails. I'll withdraw 10 bolts of cloth, 10 white candles. Actually, I will do 12 white candles because these are literally the only 2 things, well, and the steel bars. This is the ideal inventory setup. The Protean Planks work because you use a lot of planks. The nails, the steel nails I use because they're cheap, and I think it was only a couple 100k for all these nails. Yeah, so 229k for all those nails. This entire inventory is only 250k. Protean Planks are free. If not, you can use mahogany planks. Obviously, they're the best. I get a lot of mine from my miscellania, and then I put them in my invention machines and stuff like that, so I actually don't pay for any of these. But, quickest way to do it you use Protean Planks, steel nails, bolts of cloth, the white candles, and 4 steel bars. There's only actually one sink that you make with these steel bars, and that's in Lumbridge. I've only made that, like, I think twice in as many contracts have I done. I've done, I think, like 50-some contracts. But the first time you talk to him, I actually deposited my contract for some reason. The first time you talk to him, obviously, you're not going to have a contract. So you will receive one of these. All you have to do is go to any estate agent. I use Prif because you can teleport to Ithel with my attuned teleport seed, and you literally teleport right there. But if you don't have Prif and you're just looking to get some more XP, there's also one in Varrock, right across from the I can't think of the name of it right now, but the estate agent is literally right here. Like, yeah, literally right there. He's right across from the church. That's what it was. I was thinking the museum for some reason, but he's right across from the church. Estate agent's house is right there. You can go to any estate agent. I'm not sure exactly how many there are in RuneScape, but those are the two that I know of. Those are the easiest that I could get to, so I use Prif. You just right-click, go to Contracts, and click I want a new contract, and it'll immediately pop up right there. Or wherever your, I believe this is the same thing as the clue scroll, like it's the minigame. I'll check real quick. You can edit the layout mode, advanced options. Oh, that actually doesn't say. Okay, it's not in the advanced options, so it's just that window will pop up. You can lock and unlock. You can move it around freely wherever you want. Anyway. So to do the contract, it'll say the shopkeeper in Varrock. It can be found southeast of the main square. It literally tells you exactly where it's at. So I'm going to go to the Varrock lodestone real quick. Everything is like, it's like a short run, or if you have like a direct teleport, it's super quick to go and do. There's the bar. Whenever you get the bartender, that's where the bartender's at, and shopkeeper obviously is right here. These are literally the only 2 spots you will ever go in Varrock as of right now. Today is February 2nd. I don't know how much they're going to be updating this, but again, you do the exact same thing. You come here, you build the furniture. The better furniture you can do, the more contracts you get, the more XP you get, or the more contract points you get, the more XP you get, and it goes quicker. Now again, if you don't have Protean Planks, you can get your best planks, and I would bring, once you see what you need, so I can see that I need shelf, 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 and a bed. Each bed takes 2 bolts of cloth. So if you have 1 bed, you can bring 2 bolts of cloth and fill the rest of your inventory with planks and nails. Obviously, you're going to need your contract, but as you can see, whenever it tells you what you need, same as construction, 6 mahogany planks and 4 nails. If you have a familiar, say if you have, a pack yak or a war tortoise or anything like that you can store things in, bring that with you if you don't have Protean Planks, because you're obviously going to need it. So you'll see shelf, 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 bed. Now, the bed takes the bolts of cloth. The lighting, which, you'll have to fix... let me show you one upstairs. There's lighting that's literally just candles on a piece of wood. So, I guess this one doesn't actually have any lighting. There's lighting contracts as well. You'll literally see, it'll say, shelf lighting. Aggie and Draenor has a lot of those, which that's what the candles are for, because you literally put, a little wooden shelf, and then you just toss a candle onto it and light it. So these are the only supplies that you actually need to do these contracts. I've ran 15 contracts in a row with just 1 inventory. I never, you get ones like this to where I'm going to use 2 bolts of cloth and planks and nails. That's the entire contract. So, these extras aren't really, you don't need to have them like that, but since I can have my Protean Planks the way that I do, and they only take up 1 inventory space, it's much easier for me to bring all these supplies. That way I can get a contract and teleport right there. Get a contract and teleport right there. Once I need my supplies, I'll simply go... Once I teleport to the Ithel with my crystal seed, it'll automatically... Obviously, there's a bank right there, so I can bank, refill my supplies, and then I'll go and do it. So now I'm going to finish this last shelf. I'll go to the Varrock estate agent this time, just to kind of show that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's probably an easier... If you use the Varrock teletab, it'll teleport you to the main square. If you have it set there, it'll be the main square or the Grand Exchange. But you can change that by talking to the dude, the task set, easy task set guy. You can change that to the Varrock Square or the Grand Exchange. But whenever I was doing it, I just go to the lodestone, run the whole way over here. Granted, it's not the quickest way to get there, but if you don't have Prif, this is the one that I know that I go to. There may be other estate agents that are closer. I can look that up afterwards, or I can put it in the description and, tell you which ones are easier. But as you can see, There's Charos's house, which you'll actually go to his house too. That's another contract that I completely forgot about. But here's the estate agent right across from the chapel. Again, you do the same thing. You right-click and click contracts. I want a new contract, and boom. Same exact thing. So bookcase, bookcase drawers, bookcase chest. Unless it is a sink, a bed, or a lighting, every single thing as of right now takes just planks and nails. That's completely it. So the bartender and Varrock, which I don't know why I'm teleporting back there. Yeah, I might as well teleport back there. It's faster. This is the entirety of the construction contracts right now. Like I said, I'm at 282,000 until 101 construction. I got 100 yesterday. In less than a day, I only did this for a couple hours. I've almost gotten 100 to 101 construction by just doing this. It is definitely a quick way to do it. It does give good XP, and it's something different rather than, like I said, just sitting there doing pawn brokers in your house the entire time. And because that extra 10k XP chunk is really nice, and the fact that you get a plank box, so if you want to do construction somewhere else or anything like that, you get a comp requirement if you care about comp. And it's kind of a pretty fun way to get around, you know, like, it's a different way to do it, and it's not just something out of the norm. And if you have Protean Planks, it's, like I said, it's 10 times easier. But I can also make a video on, as you can see, my alchemizer, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I have any other... No, okay, so the way that I got my mahogany planks, I can make a video on that too. I set up my miscellania. I believe it requires like 101 invention for the advanced plank maker and everything like that. But I could do a video on that too to show if anybody shows interest in that. But that's construction contracts. Very simple, very straightforward. Again, this constructor's garb you can do temple trekking for. I had to do temple trekking to get my comp requirements, so I got these 3 pieces of constructors. I actually think there's another... I think I have the rest of the set there. I just didn't claim it, I believe. But feel free, ask any questions, anything in the comments, I will answer them. It's pretty straightforward. Or if you would like to see how I got on my mahogany planks, it gives mahogany planks simple parts. You can do divination with it. You get divine charges out of it. It gives a lot. So I hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed. And again, level 40, 50, 60, and 70. Starting at level 40, you can do it. It's going to be slower. But obviously, for the level, you'll probably get decent XP. If you're going for 120 construction, this is probably a good way to do it too. I'm not going for 120, but I've gotten decent XP. I've almost gotten an entire construction level by just doing this, and, you know, it's not annoying, so I hope you enjoyed, hope it helps, and I will see you in the next video.